is remnants of the car that hit the person that you guys are about to see. This was the guy right here that passed away. These are the worker's shoes, completely worn and torn up. This goes deep. It's a goat's head. Holy shit. That does look like a human spine, believe it or not, but that means somebody's here. There's like a hand sticking out of the ground. What is up, everyone? Thank you for watching Franco Travels. So I've made it out to the adventures of the missing 401 out here in the Chilean mountains, and I have found a significant amount of stuff. Right now I just came across what looks like a funeral, not like a funeral, but like a memorial site for someone who's got hit on the car on the way up to these mountains. Again, a lot of people pass away just on these roads alone, let alone the people that go missing out here, that go hiking and are never discovered. This is just one of the many things. And missing 401 was kind of like created by a guy in the United States.
There's a lot of really unusual things that have happened there and a lot of strange disappearances. You would hear screams, yells, help me.
But there's people that go missing all over the world, and that's kind of why I'm just putting it as missing 401 as I continue this cool little seasons of missing people. Let's get into the video. So this right here is remnants of the car that hit the person that you guys are about to see, which pretty much created this whole memorial site. Look at that. That's kind of like the antifreeze or something from the car. I don't know if this guy probably passed away in his car and he was driving, unless this is the person that hit him. I'm not really sure, but I don't see why they would put that at his memorial. And this is the guy. Oh, he was racing and he crashed. So this was the guy right here that passed away, and this was Carlos. And it looks like on the time of him passing away, he was driving a Nissan, which was his car. Do I even know his name is Carlos? Did I read Carlos somewhere? I don't know where I just got that name from now that I'm thinking about it. His name might not be Carlos. I don't know why I just said Carlos. But look at that. There's just tombs everywhere that continue from down there. I passed by a bunch of them that had families after families. They're in very difficult places, and I don't want to get out in the middle of the road and possibly become a victim myself. Hello, people of Earth. I've come looking for abandoned places and missing people. Do you know where I can find them? Speak. I demand you, son of Satan. It's like a flock of goats. Hello, goat. I'm coming in on a bit of my first challenge here. There's supposed to be a road here so I could travel through it, and as you can see, there is a huge lake or a river that's kind of flowing through this area. But if you travel up to this road, continue it that way all the way up to the mountain, kind of go zigzag. At the very top, there's these two big mine shafts that are on the inside, but I don't want to be too far from my car because I'm in the middle of nowhere right now. But I do want to check what the hell that is about over there. This seems to be a little house at the top there, and I have no connection on nothing out here, no GPS. I just kind of downloaded some off brand maps. Let's see what this is. This is a filter, probably for a motor. Still works. That's cool. It's a knife. This is probably where they were cooking. There's a sign that says Mina la Verchica El Paso. Check this place out. Looks like somebody tried to tear into it on the door handle. Yeah, let's go check the other side. That was easy. bag is empty. Just a light. Majority of all this stuff is just cooking stuff. This is the brake pads I was telling you about. Could have been for trucks. But this is all just abandoned up here. I wonder what else is way out here. You are not going to believe what I just found. I'm traveling through here and the mines have been all up on top of the mountain. And lo and behold, with the power of my mind, I have summoned a beautiful, freaking amazing mine. It was just hidden from me. And I brought my flashlight. So let's go take a look. Now what's scary about this, I haven't been this close to it. I've only seen it from far away. But what's scary about this is that this is a generator. These are shoes. Look at this. These are the workers' shoes, completely worn and torn up. Hopefully I don't find out why people go missing out here. This might still be active. So these cables here, right? You see how they go in? It's to turn on lights. Deep on the inside. Holy shit. You know what? One thing I learned is that I've got to be careful for what something is called dead air. Dead air means if you go in. Alright. Dead air means if you go in, you could just run out of oxygen. But the wind's traveling through here. You saw how my fire did that? That's something else I don't think you guys know. It's an old Indian trick I learned back in Nam. Turn on the light. See that? Oh, it was a second ago. It was kind of getting sucked down through here. Oh, there's a big mosquito there. Look at this. This goes deep. I think it goes deep. Looks like I'm coming up against the wall here. This is where they stopped drilling. It smells weird. Well, good on, black lung. The term black lung. So there was something they used to call the miners back in the day, and that was black lung. He's like, well, get in there, black lung. In fact, you probably heard it from Red Dead Redemption.
Ah, there he is. Old Black Lung Morgan.
Shut up.
And that's because the miners will come in here and they'll be cutting all this rock. And all that dust will go into their lungs, turning their lungs black and infectious, and they'll end up dying. And they'll die by what they would call black lung. Alright, I reached the end of this mine. And I'm going to start heading out. See if I can find other portals or whatever this place has in store. But I don't think this place is done. Look at this. There's a hydraulic right here. Super big chance this place is still active. I'm sure they wouldn't just leave the stuff down in here. Alright, let's keep going. I'm making it further up. And look what I found hidden in the trees. It's a goat's head. It looks like around this area, goats just kind of run wild through this area. So I gotta get down off the mountain. There's a huge truck coming down from the mining facility all the way up there. And my car is right in the way. You see it? Way up there behind me. I think he's kind of trying to make his way back down. Is he reversing down? Yeah, I was gonna go further up the mountain, but I'm changing my mind now. Because I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna get in trouble. This place is 100% active. So I had to leave that area because that truck was coming down, and on top of that, hola, get that. I had to leave that area because on top of that, that truck was gonna run right into my car. And I just kind of went further down the road to see where it would lead, and I found this little town here. I don't even think this place is registered on the GPS because I didn't see any towns near where I'm at. People are already staring at me like I don't belong here. I don't even see anybody's cars. Look at that. It's like a little village here. A little town that belongs to the people. In this place, there's nothing but peace and paradise. Oh, look at, there's like a little toy over there for kids. I have just drove this car all through this whole area, right to that little zigzag line, and I was just over there, where I don't know if you could see that little black little spot. That's the mine I just came out of when that truck was coming down. And I'm under the impression that there should be a gold mine somewhere over here. Just kind of wanted to walk it on foot first to see if it was even possible with the truck. This will be a good little area to turn around. Looks like a human spine right here. Holy shit. That does look like a human spine. Unless I'm wrong. Maybe it just broke off. But it looks like the lower lumbar where it connects to the pelvis. The reason why I touch is that there's no bacteria in that. It's so dried out because of the sun. Holy crap. This is all man-made trench. You can see how the rocks are stacked. I think that's another mine in there. I was looking at this one. Look at this. Oh shit, look at this. I'm about to go down in there. Look at all these little old teapots and cans. There's toothbrush, toothpaste. Holy shit, that's pretty cool. The one thing I don't like about this is that it's all brittle. But if you're gonna go down, you want to go down forwards. You fall forwards, not backwards. There we go. Alright, from here forward should be the mine. There's a lot of trash on the floor. Look at this. Somebody put this here. It's heavy. Years ago. And it just stayed there, buried. But you see what I'm saying? This is all man-made. Look how the rocks are stacked. It's to help stop any rocks from coming in here, blocking the entrance. Alright, I only got a certain amount of time to be in here before nightfall. Some clothes on the floor. Look at this. This is a miner's hat. Believe it or not, but that means somebody's here. Like he doesn't belong to a company. He just came in mining for himself. Probably comes here with his kids and stuff. Oh no, it looks like a cave-in. That's dangerous. Holy shit. Make sure there's no spiders. This is super brittle. Holy crap. Alright, so if you look, that goes straight down. And that also has more mining helmets there. I won't be able to do this one. I don't have a rope. And even if I did, I still probably wouldn't do it. I'm not that crazy. But that goes straight down to another chamber. I need to find that chamber if I can, but I'm so high up. Kind of sucks because I thought I was going to have a little bit more of an adventure than that. I thought I was going to go deeper. But I did find some really cool relics all over the floor. Alright. See you on the outside. There is so many animal bones just scattered through this whole little area here. That's a piece of a rib cage, another piece of a rib cage up there. Here's another spinal cord right over here. See, this is something that's very similar to Area 51, or not Area 51, Skinwalker Ranch. Okay, so now things are kind of getting a little bit ominous. I'm starting to see bones everywhere. Right there. A bigger one over there. Could be from the same animal, just scattered, but how many spinal cords does an animal have, you know? Definitely getting into something. Oh my God. Is that what I think it is? There's like a hand sticking out of the ground. Look at that. See it? I think it's empty. Oh, it actually feels thick. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe the glove is just hard. Yeah, the glove is just crispy. I thought it was like a bone or a whole hand in there. Well, that was spooky. Look at this. You think maybe a kid disappeared through here and that's a weird memorial? Looks like there was some sort of, I don't know what this is for, to tie the bear? Let me see, maybe it was a post blocking the road here. No, nothing. Anyway, down there there's supposedly a mine. I only have so much time before nightfall, but right over here. So I have made it out towards where the front of this mine is, and I ended up finding a huge abandoned truck in the backside. The only thing is that I don't really see a hole. Okay? All I see is a mountain. So I'm hoping there's still a mine shaft in there. They didn't just like collapse or to destroy it, keep people out. I am way out in the boondocks. There's even weird little standpoints out there. I don't know if you can see that little white thing, but that's like another memorial where someone either went missing or, you know, lost their life out here. But this is what I'm looking at. That right up here, that behind there is the mine shaft. Supposedly, that's what I'm seeing on GPS. And over here is a huge truck that I wasn't expecting to find. Look at this. It's another shoe. There's like a lot of stuff here. It's a leather boot. And it's probably from one of the workers out here. I mean, look at all the junk that's just sitting out here. That's a little kid's jacket right here. A pink little kid's jacket. I think there used to be a cross here that stuck straight up as a memorial, but I think someone stole the metal because why not? And then yeah, there's some more of the junk over here, but I want to check out the truck. Look at this. That is a lot of alcohol on the inside. Just beer everywhere. It looks like some signs. This used to be one of the mining trucks, I guess. They used to work up in the mountains. And if you look over here, there's another memorial for someone else who passed away. You see the little white thing? That also used to have a cross on there, but someone, once again, stole the metal. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a mine. And I passed by like a couple of more memorials for some tombs. Hopefully these people didn't die in here. But this is really far out. Putting my keys away so you guys don't hear my keys jingling. This one's a lot bigger than the other ones. Hello? Julia, I've come for you. Let's go. Wow, as soon as I come in, I can see little crystals. It looks like silver. This might be a silver shaft. Look, you see it? I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's silver. Look at that. I really hope this picks it up. There's like little specks of silver shining. Trying to see if there's any tracks on the floor. Holy crap. You guys don't see, I don't even know if you guys see it or not, but everything is like, look at that. I don't know if it's picking it up, but there's just silver. Oh. See it? See how it's glowing? Look at that. That has to be the coolest thing. I'm pretty sure they probably kept digging because they saw that little signature of silver all over the place. I'm like, oh, so there's definitely got to be silver in here. And then for some reason they stopped. And I think it's probably because there's no more silver around this area. It was just towards the main entrance. And this is where they stopped. I was hoping this was going to be a much bigger cave than the other one. Hold on. I can hear pounding on the wall. Like somebody hitting very far away with a hammer. You hear it? Hold on. There it is again. I can hear the people mining something in the mine shafts. Like, they're not nowhere near me, but I could hear it echoing through over here in this chamber. That's insane. So I have found like the bombshell of when it comes to mining right now. There's mines everywhere. I just came off the top of this mountain, and as I'm coming down here through my side mirror, I see this mine shaft, and there's another mine shaft right over there. Probably gonna go with this one and see what I could find. I think the other mine that I just went to just had a ton of silver. I have everything sparkling on me. I look like Twilight right now. Okay, so update. I'm just walking towards the mine, and I just heard screams. I don't know what the hell that was, but that sounded like a woman screaming. Hold on, see if I can hear it again. And look what I found too. They almost look brand new. It's like the environment kept it preserved. The mine shaft is right here. Gloves. Look at all these shoes. What the hell? Why would you leave them all here? If you guys know what the deal of this is, let me know. I never seen something like that. I mean, I've seen abandoned broken shoes, but not new ones. It's creepy because every mine is a little bit different. For a minute I thought it was flooded. Oh shit. There's a bird that just flew out of there. I've never heard the screams coming from in here. There was power going through here at one point. big. Right here. Oh, there was another shaft area. Let's see what it was. It looks collapsed on this side. I can see a little bit of sparkling coming off some of the stones. That could be... What's that? What the fuck was that? I don't want to breathe in this shit. I just got a notification on my watch, 10 minutes to sundown. I don't know what the hell I just heard, but something just screamed at me. Oh shit, this is really deep. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. 2 other chambers here that probably go straight up. And you can already see minerals. Calcium buildup on the top. Sinking down. I think what I heard was a bat. Kind of sleeping in something. Whoa. Look at this. This looks like that one tunnel that I seen some guy exploring and he was hearing what sound like whispers. And then he thought it was snakes. That's what this looks like. Holy shit. Look at that, it's blue. Oh god, I just realized how dark it was behind me. Seguridad. Safety fuse. Some boxes here on the floor. See? It says it's like some sort of safety fuse. Oh, and we look like I have a partial collapse. Holy shit, this thing is huge. This is the collapse here. You can see how the stone just fell right off. It keeps going further up there. And then on this side, they decided to link into another chamber here. Whoa. I think this goes to the other chamber that collapsed towards where I was first looking in. Oh my god, this is amazing. I really don't want to touch anything. Somebody looks like they were collecting stones. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's green minerals on this thing. I left my face mask in the car. Kind of creeped out though. Oh my god. Look at that. I'm taking that with me. I'm gonna break it, make sure it's smaller, and take a little piece for my mom. So she can see. I don't want to get lost out here with no GPS. I mean, I do have my watch, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Let's get back out of here. This could be problematic for me. Let's see if I can show it to you guys anyway. Look at that. There's more shoes. Thing is, I don't know if the dogs can see me because I can't see shit. It's a frying pan. This is insane. Look at this stuff. I'm a little bit nervous with those dogs outside. They could really mess me up. Alright, I'm gonna get out of this area. Now, look at this. This was the other mining shaft that I found. It's right over here. It's kind of hidden. I almost didn't see it, but I saw it because of this road. Right up through there. That was the only way I was able to see it. But I might save this for another time. Look at this. Holy crap. Oh, they're flooded. This one's flooded. Look at all the abandoned houses. They're like, they're not even houses. They're more like bunkers. That's exactly what this looks like, bunkers. And they're all abandoned. You see what I mean with the windows? This actually looks really clean, and on the inside, look at that. It's pristine, but there's nobody out here. This is just a small little part of it too. It's not the whole thing. Usually you see windows broken, vandalized for people trying to break in here, but nothing. And you got bones everywhere as well. Look at the size of this one. It's like crushed up here, and that looks like it's still got a little bit of fur. So this is the main little walk area here. Let's see if this one's open. Again, not all of them are open, but you could see the wiring that comes from here and in here. Yeah, this one's locked. I can't get into this one, but this one looks like it has good electricity running through it too. Someone even put a solar panel on top of this one. Cafeteria. Look at that. Forget the past, smile always. I know this looks like it's vacant. This is what made me think it was, but it's not. There's nobody here. In fact, I spoke to one of the people that live down the mountain, and they said they used to start working on something up here, and then it's been abandoned. It's been abandoned for months. No one ever came back for it, leaving this whole place just to rot. So this is one of the houses here that, like, again, you can see the lock, but all you do is you push open, and look what's on the inside. Look at this. There's a bed, a stove. I wonder if there's anything. Nope. Pillows. And this is a whole ceiling. It looks like it's falling apart too from the top. And that's the back end. This is a little bit more smaller. But you see how people had things ready at one point to sleep in it. It's just been abandoned ever since. Look at this, a camera tripod. Broken, but still cool to find out here. Look at this. Looks like this is like a little kids area here. Small clothes hangers. Looks like they cleaned up and went. There's houses though that I've seen here that has everything in it. It's not just completely empty. These are magnets. Where people have been to. And right down here, you have shoes. And weird locks and stuff. And some gas. Look at all this. Little rocks that people collected. This must have been a little kids area. They even have a teddy bear. I am going to be out here to do a paranormal investigation because of the story of people passing away because of avalanches, being stranded out here, starvation. Every story under the book, even people getting hit by cars just trying to walk or hike up through here. There's a lot of deaths that occur in this whole area. So I'm going to be here tonight. But this area in particular scared the hell out of me because I started hearing a whole bunch of noises because the wind was blowing, and I swear I heard footsteps in the back. But now that it's daytime, I could probably do a quick reconnaissance before nightfall. Whoa. This place is huge. And that door wasn't closed. That's a weird type of door, too. Look at that. Looks like people camp out in here, and they probably close this door. This is the backside. This door was definitely not closed the last time. The last time I was here, but it's closed now. All of this was shaking the night that I was out here. But anyway, there's still much more to show you guys. I just wanted to check out this area because I missed it the last time I was here. I think they even have a hospital out here somewhere, an abandoned one. I thought I saw the window move, to be honest, but I didn't. This whole area is complete. I don't even know what this was supposed to be, but back in the day that was supposed to be something. It's like a historic place as well. Let's see. See how there's no lock? Hola? This is the house that has some stuff. Look at all this. See all the shoes that were left behind? More little kid clothes, I think. Mickey Mouse. All this is filled with clothes. It's weird because I've been seeing nothing but children's clothes. This looks like an entertainer's pants, or a guy's. Connect this pipe to this, stick it up through there, and then you have a little portable fireplace in here. Look at this. More kid clothes. Oh, I thought that was blood. This. Looks like blood stains. Why would you leave all your clothes here? You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of clothes. What does this say? This is just for working stuff. That's interesting. They were Jewish? Everything here are children. Up to their winter shoes. It's like somebody either passed away and never came back to return for anything, or what? Look at this. There's even a wallet with money. Oh, those are receipts. No, it had money. What the fuck? This is weird. Who would leave money? Chilean money out here. Especially way out here. And not want to take it with them. There's a purse. There we go. This one's empty. They just up and left this place. There's another room back here I want to see too. Looks like the door was kicked open. Alright, this is the adult stuff. This little area here looks to be barricaded. This jacket looks all sorts of stained. Blankets, looks like it could be a heater. More adult jackets. I just heard a vehicle. Like a motorbike or something, but it just kept going. As long as I didn't hear him stop. Thing is, this place is not really common with people. It's kind of like hidden. One of those gems that you know. But, they didn't stop here. Jesus, this view is amazing. Look at that. You can see my car way back there in the distance compared to the huge mountains. Look at that. That is beautiful. I didn't get to explore this building, and the door looks somewhat open. Hos Cafe. Let's see what's in Hof Cafe. Oh, it's not a host. It's a hotel cafeteria. That's interesting how they have it in Spanish. Ooh. Look at this. There's junk everywhere. Place definitely looks like it was destroyed. Unless this was a very cheap hotel area. Let's go for a walk through here. All the rooms look like they were just demolished. Literally looks like a bomb went off. Oh, this looks interesting. Cover my 6 here. Oh, shit. I'm not surprised. Look what I just found in this room. Little kid handprints, smeared walls. Looks like Egyptian glyphics. That looks like something I've seen on the internet before. And then of course this. A pentagram. And then Amen in the bottom. Make sure there's nothing on the floor. It's like they did like a seance in here. So look at what I found here. This actually says hostel. And this even has a fireplace, so it looks like it even met the standards so you could build something. But of course the door is completely locked. I'm sure these are the rooms that actually look very pristine on the inside. This one too also has a lock in front of it. And a sign. It has a big hand up like that, see it? Area restrictada. Means it's restricted. So this one's door is open. Whoa. This is completely open. They even had a stereo right there on the inside. Looked like this is where they were running all the cables to. Putting barbed wire to help secure this place before it just still became abandoned. Nothing else. Looks like a storage unit. I wonder how this place would have probably came out to be had it kicked up in service. But these are that thick concrete bunker thing that I was telling you about. This was something else back in the day, and then they just kind of rebuilt it into something else. I think they were trying to make this like a little hostel Airbnb type of thing. But I think the lore and everything about it being so creepy and about this whole little land being haunted or whatever, spirits protecting it, probably scared off a lot of the people. At night, this place gets super spooky. Just driving down, not even intentionally recording, you would see random things crossing the road, shadowy figures. I've seen it myself just coming up and down this mountain at night. I think that's the most creepiest because it's very eerie. You hear noises, what sounds like people talking. You name it. This whole area is kind of like a Skinwalker ranch paranormal kind of phenomenon, let alone there's also sightings of UFOs out here because it's so clear skies at night. So a lot of people also say that they see a lot of weird UFOs and stuff. Down in the town, they have little shops where they have pictures of the UFO sightings that they've seen way up in the sky. Let's keep adventuring. Look at this place. Another bomb shelter. Look at all the writings on the wall. Hold on. I guess this is everybody who's been here. So many names, I can't even read it. Boy, you're not. God, no, that's. I don't even know how you say that name. Oh, there's a bed. Somebody slept here. I don't know how you would sleep out here. The place is so out in the middle of nothing. What is this? Looks like a bathroom and like a sink area where a sink used to be. It appears darkness is approaching. And as I'm being out here, I'm noticing it's just getting darker and darker outside. And soon, the creepy stuff will start happening. But I'm trying to see if I can get as much of this place as I can, so I don't miss anything. And I could probably come back to it on the Franco video. So I've now made it to the back of this area. There's so many bunkers throughout this little spot here. Looks like they refurbished the other bunkers. And a random little house here on the side I didn't even know was here. But these are the newer versions of the bunker, right? And these are still the really old abandoned ones. I don't even think they were able to get back here to work on this area. What's in here? I think they were hanging clothes here to dry. That's what the lines are for. Yeah, this was a dryer place. Probably the towels that they had for when people were trying to live in it. They would use it here, but nobody wanted to stay out here. And that's probably because either because it was creepy or there's no Wi-Fi. You could see how they were putting poles here, and then they were even putting barbed wire to kind of secure this place. And of course, nature takes its course and destroys everything. That is where the mounted camera thing was on. And believe it or not, I found it. This is what they had up there. It was like a random spotlight with a dimmer made in China. Just out here. I think there was another camera too that I seen. But I think that was like a fake camera to scare people off. So I'm now making my way towards that bunker. I want to see why there's a door there now, because there wasn't one earlier. And see if I can find anything that's interesting on the inside. All around me here you can see the stones, like they were laying down the framework to start building something different and never got it done. You can see from the old gate with the rocks coming to the front there. And this is the final bunker here. I already did hear some weird stuff off camera. Hola? Oh shit. This is wrapped up tight. There's nothing in here. It just looks concrete and paint. I don't want to open the door. If somebody locked it this well. Unless somebody else opens it, I'm not touching it. Just to be on the safe side. It looks like they just have material on the... Yeah, you see, there's even a toilet. Here, you guys look inside. You guys will be my eyes. Here we go. See what I mean? Just like a storage unit. Some toilets and stuff. Just had a random car passing by there. They were driving really slow looking in here. They might be just exploring the location. But it kind of got me a little bit nervous. I heard something pulling up because you could hear the rocks spreading against their tires. And I was like, oh shit. I thought they were in the property. Sorry if I sound out of breath. There's a fire and another little kid. How many kids? Oh god, that's actually heavy. Something just came out of that. I'm trying to lift up the shoe, and the shoe is very, very heavy. Feels like concrete. I thought there was a bone in it or something. See, that doesn't even bounce. Feels like concrete in there. Here you're able to see all the abandoned bunkers here, all together here, including inside this little town area. Look at that. How could I not want to explore this place? This place is so cool. Look at this. Whatever it is, it's really heavy. But this is it here. Oh god, it's freezing. Oh wow. See if I can show you guys the inside. Look at this. And these are all the offerings from people. Now, mind you, these are all saints. So throughout this whole road, it's just riddled with like tombs. And I never really got to talk too much into it on my other videos because I wasn't really working on that kind of video. But today I am, and my heart is pounding out of my chest because my altitude is currently, see where I'm at, 8,000, start right there on the top left, 8,096. I'm almost 9,000 feet up in the air. So oxygen's a little bit low up here, just a little bit. So right now I'm going to keep driving through this mountain area and find some of the weird places that I found on Google Maps. But there's some abandoned structures too that I want to show you guys. Let's get going because I am freezing. I feel like the temperature's dropping the longer that I'm out here. Making my way down the mountain. And there's like a lot of bumps in the road. The thing is, over here there's a lot of rocks that come down from the mountain and crash into the middle of the road. But without any light, that's how it looks like. You can see a little light down there because of that light down there, but it's pitch black. There's no moon. So I'm out of the car now and I'm making my way to see what the hell this is. This really does remind me of Nevada desert. You can see some snow. By the way, it's starting to snow. Slowly but surely out here. Soon this is going to be covered. There's like a little house way out there in the distance. There's a fence here blocking this one. Oh my god, it is so cold. So I totally have gloves on and the coldness is seeping through the gloves. But I found like this little abandoned structure here. Hopefully I could check it out real quick before I freeze. I just have to re-warm myself in the car. This I would like to check out. There's a bunch of weird stuff out there. It looks like they blocked it with some concrete. They have like stories about this place that really closely resembles Skinwalkers in United States folklore. Like this thing with the cow or a bull that they see, and there shouldn't be any bulls out here. Some sort of message. Vicky, yeah, I don't even know what that means. Oh, that's creepy. I thought that was a noose. I'm not sure who the hell would want to live out here. I mean, it's beautiful, but you are completely isolated from everyone. I don't even know how you would get food. Hola? There's a lot of alcohol. Sometimes people drink alcohol to stay warm, especially when it's cold. Cloth. Oh my god, my fingers are frozen. I'm low-key having a hard time doing this because my hands are so cold. See if I can make it towards the other side. I want to see what the structure is back there. Oh my god. Well, actually, let's see what this noose is about. See it? The wind is definitely picking up. I could hear it on the outside. I might have to put a microphone so that way you guys could hear it better. So I'm getting a little bit closer to the other structure. And it looks like a bunch of abandoned structures right here. You see it? Way out there in the distance. Oh shit. I feel like I'm in a movie. Hola? Somebody's shoe. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm creeped out. Alright, let's get out of here. Fuck this shit. Hearing what sounds like footsteps back there too. And I am in the middle of no man's land. There's houses everywhere out here. Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna keep adventuring. There's a fence there too. place is massive, especially down there. But I'm pretty sure, for sure, this is somebody's property there. I don't want to go in there because I see a fence as well blocking it. Alright, I freaked myself out going inside this building. As soon as I went in, that thing started rattling, and I'm pretty sure that was because of the wind. However, let me grab this thing. That's not what creeped me out. When that thing started rattling on the inside, I started hearing footsteps on the other side of the wall. And I kind of freaked myself out. Thing is, I am far from safety. I gotta make it back towards the car. And that scared the shit out of me. So I've made it to what's supposed to be a temple. Look at this. Bones on the floor. Everything moving makes everything so creepy. Oh look, there used to be a dog here. I think back in the day, this used to be like bunkers. It looks like bunkers. See that? Again, I apologize for the wind. This place is so freaking haunting. It does feel like Area 51 though. Oh, look at this. I'm not the first one out here. Those are not my footprints. Right. I'm not gonna go back there because I don't know if there's anybody living out here. Doesn't look like it, but I got a weird vibe. It's just, it looks too good to be true for me to go back there and find out there's nobody there. I'm looking and I can see these golden new locks. Everything looks new and it doesn't look rusted out. Not like this one. The whole thing is open from the inside. So I'm gonna heed that warning to just stay away. Because if I find out somebody's there, I'm up for no good. They could just stab me and I'm screwed. Forgive me if you guys are getting wind. I came into some technical difficulty. I brought my whole mic set, but I forgot one stupid piece because they decided to make it like Legos. And I can't use anything unless I have an aux cable adapter. So they took that away. I left it at the house. But it's okay. I think I can make do with what I have going on here. I think. Found this huge rock here. But it kind of stands out among everything else. Some graffiti. Let's go this way. There we go. Oh, I got footsteps here too. See it? So somebody was here recently. Oh, look at that. I found bones. Oh shit. I found a big bone. I just heard something. Look at this. Some more bone fragments up here. But they look crushed. I don't know who crushed them. Down here's where I got that bigger bone. See? Holy shit, that's a big one. Oh, this is definitely, I think, a cow. There's bones everywhere. It looked like they were feeding on it, like the birds out here. Oh, look at that. There's a bunch of rocks here stacked together. I hear coyotes. As long as they don't come in packs, it should be alright. I feel some wind here, so forgive me for any wind gusts you guys are hearing. Some stuff buried in there. Look at this. It's another fireplace. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm making my way back down another side of the mountain that I don't think I've been to yet, so I can see what kind of weird stuff I find. Like this is weird. I didn't think anybody would have been back here, but I'm sure I'm not the only one to explore it. And there goes that weird black paint. Oh look. It's like somewhat of a, looks like somewhat of a cave in here. All the way in the back, you see it? And the rock is literally split in two. Look at this. Looks like a Chilean flag. I keep hearing those coyotes. I hope they're not looking for a mate, because I would be the primary target. And I'm too cold. I'm going to continue making my way back down this area of the mountain. Do know, as I keep traveling towards the main roads, this is where a lot of people have passed away. And they say they see demons. They say they see demons, they see ghosts, spiritual activity crossing the road. I'm not making this a FrankoTV video because it's just too freaking cold up here in the mountains. I could only be outside for so long, so I'm kind of like going outside, getting cold, going back in, warming back up again, just so I could be able to do this. But I want to do it. I want to see what else is out here. Who knows, maybe I find something interesting and I might do a FrankoTV. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. It's just out here. Again, I apologize for the wind. I'm sure you guys are receiving some wind gust here and there. Especially now, as soon as I saw that. Looks like somebody was trying to protect something over here. I see bones everywhere. Oh shit, this is an underground passage. This probably goes down underground. And there's some more bones on the floor. There's just so many bones everywhere, all over the floor, everywhere I'm walking. Look at this. This almost looks like somebody's grave. Oh shit, I think it is. Look. Now, what? Oh, this is weird. Let me make sure this isn't like an underground tavern here. Look. These shoes are practically new. There's alcohol and shoes everywhere. There's somebody's glasses. Wow, the more you look, the more interesting things get. It looks like this pipe here just kind of runs up the mountain. You see it? A black pipe. And it just keeps going up. Who knows, maybe the tavern's on that side. Ooh, I just felt lightheaded. Look at all these broken cups. I feel like that altitude is slowly kicking in. You can see that the grass is green. That means there's a lot of moisture around this area. Still going down the mountain and seeing what else I could see. Once I get across something that looks more like people's travel and explored it, then I'll start looking. But so far, no demons, no ghosts. I haven't seen anything crossing the road yet. But this is where you would see it because there's so many people that pass away here. So there is a ton of wind here. So I kind of have you guys to my chest right now. So you could see how much some of the crosses that I found out here. But let you know that it's going to be super windy here. As you can see. Whew. Look at this. I'm going to move the camera around. I might lower the volume or something so you can see how this looks like from the front. So that is Nicholas. He passed away over here. I don't know if he got stranded. Maybe a car hit him or he froze. I have no idea. Or maybe it was an avalanche. But he passed away around this area as well. So that sign right there says that there was 3 serious accidents around this area. To reduce your speed, please. That means there was probably 3 fatal accidents of people who passed away in this very area that I'm passing through right now. So, yeah, I just seen that. Thought I'd share it with you guys as I'm driving through here. Try to see if I can see any tombstones, but I don't think they put any anywhere. All right, so I made it to another area here. I don't know where the hell I'm at. Look at this, more bones. This one looks a little bit fairly more recent. Could have been a cow or a deer. Holy shit, this place is huge. So weird. Every time I'm walking through here, I hear stuff far away. Like something moving. I don't know what happened here. It looked like a bomb went off. That used to be a house right over there. And now all that remains is like the floor foundation. A battery? This was somebody's living area. Look at this. This 100% looks like a bomb blew off. And everything just got scattered all over the place. Batteries, little wires here and there. This used to be some sort of house that completely collapsed and fell in on itself. I wonder what the hell happened here. Could have probably been an avalanche. It completely took out the whole house and then the snow dried up and just left the remains. Oh, look at this. What the hell is this? This is like medication. Another battery. See, I keep hearing shit. Alright. Oh my god. Whatever this thing is weighs a ton. Look at this. I wonder if this is like somebody's helmet that they crashed or something, passed away. Or maybe part of the belongings. Look at this. Some wind chimes. Got a little shaver and some screws. This place is absolutely so freaking weird. Uh-oh. Look back there. I knew somebody probably died over here. It's a very steep hill. Gustavo Castillo. $28,919. Papa, siempre recordamos y te invitamos un nuestros corazón, tu hijo. Oh no, that's his son who wrote that. Pretty much it says, we'll always remember you and we invite you into ourselves or our hearts. Oh, we invite you into our hearts, your son. I'm not sure if you guys could see, but that's a picture of him in the back there. I think he was like he had a farm or a ranch or something. This is way out. Oh my God, look how steep this is. Holy shit, I can see a whole river down there. You guys probably can't, but that's a little real. A little bit further down the mountain, so it's not as cold anymore. Off my hat. Look at this. Looks like a little bit of a farm area. Chickens that are no longer here. Looks like it's just abandoned. I mean, obviously it's abandoned, but it just looks like it was left here for a while. And then eventually a storm came. Took everything apart. Oh, it's an outhouse. It's a little toilet. So I was just pulling out of the area and ended up coming across another tomb. And it looked like people stacked rocks here. This is Fabian Miranda Alamos. Los caminos de los Señor son infinitos. The walking that a person does is infinite or something. Or the journey of a person's infinite. Tú ya estás en un de esos. Descansa. And pretty much rest in peace. Rest in peace, dude. I wonder how they passed away, man. Sometimes when you see the motorbike helmet, that could have been because of they fell off a bike and all the other ways that they could possibly die, between snow, stranded, car broke down, or something. I am far from home or a town. So I have made it to a town further down the mountain. I thought there was going to be a lot more places. I checked on Google Maps and they weren't anything really that interesting. I'm about to get bitten alive by a dog here. He's not leaving me alone. Thank you guys for watching Franco Travels. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to get home and try to get some sleep because I have been out all night scavenging the mountains inside and out. There's a lot on camera that I didn't really show, but holy crap, was it creepy, and it had like this weird Skinwalker vibe to it. But let me know what you guys think. Should I do it again? Should I check out some other mountains on here? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And until then, I will see you guys in the next adventure. Bye, guys. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, God. Sean, careful. I think they caught us. With a hammer.
Yeah, just one dance a month. One dance a month. I was playing.
I thought that was a chick.
Hands on your head now!
Shit, shot! Shot!